This 3-minute video is Bud Taylor speaking to the top 90 executives at Korea Telecom after their full-day workshop on employee engagement.
Meeting back in November, it struck me it was the same kind of cultural issue that KT is struggling with. 3 things that I would recommend that you do to engage your workforce, particularly to engage them in innovation and to engage them in ideas. The first one we discussed a little before is to listen. Learn how to listen. We're taught how to control and how to move forward with efficiency. That's counter to what people want nowadays. So you have to learn how to listen. I've given you a few clues there about summarizing and questioning. The other thing that strikes me about KT is that KT is a very operational, hierarchical, structured organization. We can wave a magic wand and hope that goes away, but it's not going to go away soon. People look to their leadership, and maybe you've just got to allow people, give people permission to participate. Sometimes I feel like the woman that I talked to before, the 6 o'clock lady, she no longer had permission to participate. The last point is of particular interest to me. Again, this is a highly controlled, and I might say over-controlled organization. It takes a long time to get anything done in KT, and that's because you have to ask 36 people for their approval. Okay, there's lots of rules, lots of regulations. Some of the things that I've heard being discussed, which I hear discussed a lot, why can't employees just do their work in the most efficient way? If someone has a client site that's near their home, why do they come to the office before going to the client site, right? Why do we complicate their life? Can't we just give them the power to do things that make sense? The thing that always frustrates me and one of my clients, we talk about, I don't know if it's a North American term, but we talk about low-hanging fruit. You ever hear that expression? Low-hanging fruit, so it's an opportunity you can get very quickly. And he just said, but I don't want any low-hanging fruit in my organization. People should just make those changes because they make sense. And if that means you're breaking a rule, then let's change the rule if it makes sense. So in summary, I would ask you, please listen more, listen hard, give your employees permission to participate, and when you see things that just are silly, take away the rule, okay? That's what came from a lot of the stuff. Thank you very much. It's been a great day, and I'll turn it back to you.